Okay, I'm going to do a quick Soap Talk Tuesday. I usually do this on the weekends and then post it on Tuesday, but I'm running a little bit behind. I've started kind of taking some notes as to things I want to talk about during the Soap Talk Tuesdays, because I think about things throughout the week, and then when it's time to do them, I'm like, okay, what can I talk about? But anyway, my name is Shawn Woodell. I'm from Heavenly Soaps and Such. And I'll tell a little bit about myself, which I don't think I've ever done. I started out with just a curiosity of making soap. And then once I realized that, you know, there's so many good things in soap, then the journey just started from there, and it progressed from soaps to shampoos, herbal hair rinses, deodorant, laundry detergent, fabric softeners. I'm looking around, sugar scrubs, dry shampoo, and shea butter, body butters. I just kind of, and then now I'm doing bath bombs. It just kind of progressed because I want to try to get away from the chemicals and things that are in a lot of the things that you can buy in the store. And of course, if you buy things that don't have all the chemicals, they're really, really expensive. And then I'm not really sure that you know 100% what's in the product. So that's kind of where I started. We have recently adopted 2 children, and our little boy has eczema. He's 3, so using these products has really helped with him because he gets the natural products instead of the chemicals. Because if we go back to using a store-bought product, he breaks out. So we definitely can't do that. So that's a little bit about me. I enjoy making products. I love, it's really, really gratifying to be able to take something and that really we consider nothing and make something usable out of it and something sustainable. So talk a little bit about couple little things. I found this at a yard sale. It was $1. So I bought this, and I'm going to display like sugar scrubs or soaps on it just for pictures. And these are not things that I sit around my house. And even though this is cute, I think it's really cute. But I usually use these to take pictures, and I keep them in a separate spot. When I get ready for a picture, I just reach over there and pull something out to take pictures. I have started doing, bath bombs. And those are turning out really, really nicely. Now I've ordered, my colors aren't that great, which this color's cute, but I've ordered some lake colorants, and I can't wait for those to come in so that I can actually do those. But my plan is to get these in some stores. I'm going to take this box and put a nice cute label here and another one sticking up in the back, and I'm going to put a double row of these, and I plan on putting this in a store to sell. Now, sometimes when you make bath bombs, they don't turn out. They crack, and so what I've learned just from watching other people that do it is, if you'll take the cracked bath bombs, and I just put them in a jar like this, and then when I have time or when I get the orders, I take these little ornaments and you fill it up with the bath salts, and you can sell it that way. Now, another thing that I've make sure, okay, I'm back. My little boy came in, so I was talking to him a little bit before I finished this. But anyway, so you can do ornaments. You can do other things. You could put them just put some in a little baggie. Some of these, put them in a little baggie, tied up with a ribbon. You can put them in a little jar, a little plastic container. It's kind of up to you. I'm just keeping them in here until I need them, and then I'll have it. Now, another thing that I've learned is with doing lots of different products is take lots of notes, because when you make, let's say shampoo for instance, I don't have to make shampoo that often. So when I make it, and then by the time it's time to make it again, I really can't remember the last time hardly. Excuse me, I can't remember if I made a different batch, added something new, did it a little different. So I'm always taking notes. Just like this is the lard liquid soap that I made with kombucha. I've never made soap with liquid soap with kombucha before, or bar soap, I don't think. But I made notes on here as to how much water I added, what happened. I'm going to make notes as to the appearance of it, how it turned out, and then I keep this, and I always date it. Put a date on it so that you know that when you get ready to go back, you will, you'll be able to compare the dates. And what I also do is this. I write on, if it's just a jar and it's something, Mommy's videotaping, yes?
They about to put lights. I got you there's lights at Walmart, like Grandma's. Y'all
bought lights like Grandma's at Walmart? Yeah, and Daddy's putting them up?
Because...
Okay, let Mommy finish this and I'll come look, okay?
Okay, somebody's surprised.
Okay. He's excited about Christmas lights. But what I do is I write, like, this is just for me, and I write on here lard, castor, coconut oil, LS, which is liquid soap, and I put with kombucha, and then I put the date. So what I do is if something doesn't quite turn out, or maybe I really, really liked it, or something happens with it later, I can look at what kind it is on there and the date. I'll go back and look at my notes, and I will be able to see exactly what that is and how I did it, and if I had any problems with it or I changed anything, I'll know. Some of mine I write on there, do not make again, and then I know not to make it again. But you definitely need to, and I just noticed that I did not write the date on here. You definitely need to write the date and keep up with that, especially with liquid soap, because it has to sit, or I let mine sit a while, so I like to be able to compare the dates. Okay, another thing is that, oh, I just lost what I was going to talk about. That might have been, I did purchase me another stick blender. This one was, I think, $3 at a yard sale. I just put it in the cabinet so when my other one goes out, I'll have an extra right on hand. I don't have to worry about it. And if these only last a year, I'm doing okay, because like I said, they'll usually last a while. But at least I'll have another one ready for me if I'm in the middle of making soap and it goes out. I think that's about it for today. I can't think of anything else that I needed to talk about, but I'm enjoying the soap. Oh, there was one more thing. I had someone ask about consignments, and they just wanted to ask how I did that. And basically what I do is I prepare a basket or a box of soap. I carry it to a store, and I leave it in the car, and I go in and just ask and say, you know, I make lye soap, and I wanted to see if you would be interested in selling it in your store. I will sell it on consignment, so it won't cost you anything up front. And if it doesn't sell, you haven't lost a thing. I will pick back up the box, and I'll take it back home with me. And if you sell, then when I come in to check the box, you'll just pay me for the bars that are missing, and then I will put those bars back in there. I'll replace those bars. I haven't had any problems. I have several places that sell a lot of, not a lot, but they sell a good bit of stuff for me, a good bit of soap. I only do soaps. I haven't ventured out into doing the other things on consignment yet, but I'm fixing to venture out with the bath bombs. But some places sell more than others. I have some of my stuff at a daycare. They sell a little bit, you know, it's not a whole lot, but hey, it helps me out, and it helps the person that's selling it. What I do is I give them a commission. I tell them up front what I charge for the bars and what's the best price to sell the bars for. Now, it's up to them how much they sell them for. I have some people that sell it for $1 more than what I charge. I have some people that sell the bars for $2 more than I charge. That's totally up to them. Of course, the one that charges $1 more sells more than the other one, but that is totally up to the store or the business that's selling them. So I just usually load up my soaps in containers like this. I have them all ready, and I put one kind of soap in each box. I load them in the back of my car, And on that one day, I go to every place that has my soaps. And I stop by each one, and I go in. I don't carry these in with me. I go in, I count the bars. I tell them how much was sold and how much they owe me. I go back out to the car. I take the soaps out of these containers and load the baskets back up. I take them back in, drop the basket back off, and then they pay me, and then I'm on my way. So, and then when I get home, I unload these boxes and I fill them back up immediately. That way they're ready. I don't have to worry about trying to get them ready, rushing in the morning. Because what I usually do is I load them in my car in the morning, and then that afternoon I stop by the places and square up with them and get the soaps back in the store. So that has worked really well for me. And you know, of course, I'm selective about where I go. I don't just go to any and every place that I, you know, that I'm not sure about people. I know that the places I go, it's not that I know them, but I know it's a reputable business and they're not going to cheat me out of my money. And they're not going to close down and be gone tomorrow. So you really need to pick and choose of where you're taking them. I just stopped by a farmer's market. Well, it's a little farmer's store to sell produce stand, I should say, but it's a little store, but they sell produce. And they've asked me to bring them 2 baskets of soap, one of the plain lard soap and then one of my specialty soaps by. The man was kind of like, oh, bring me 1 bar of each one. But then when I told him I do it on consignment, he was like, oh, okay. And it's an elderly couple that I know that I'm going to be able to trust. They've been there ever since I've known about the place. And so I know they're not going anywhere, so I'm not really, I'm not worried about it. But just be selective of where you carry it. You just got to be bold. Just go right in and state, know your product, know what you're selling, you know, just be a business person and go in. And I'm not that type of person. So when I went in the first time, I was really, really scared. But I went in and I just said, you know, I make large soap. And I said, I make soap, and I wanted to see if you'd be interested in carrying your store, and I'll bring, you know, if so, I'll bring by a basket. And most of the places, actually, I haven't had a place tell me no. The places that I've gone have said, yeah, you have a basket with you now. Some of them I didn't have a basket. I told them I'd bring it back, and some of them I said, yeah, I have a basket in the car, and they said, well, bring it in. So I took it right in. So just be bold, put yourself out there. All they can say is no, and you thank them and be on your way. But you're never going to know unless you ask. So take that that leap of faith. So that's it for today. I will bring you back next Tuesday, and I hope you have a great week and continue to follow my videos, and I will see you again soon. Bye.